Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Melanie, your She Shed Scrapper. So today I am back with a one-page layout using a variety of close to my heart products. I am using two different papers from the current mix-in pack. That is going to be the wood grain paper and then the red flowered paper. And then I believe the blue cardstock I am using is sapphire. I have these three adorable pictures of my oldest in my dad's hat, and so I trimmed those down so that they could go all the way across the page. I am just going to line them up on some white cardstock, trim it down just a little bit, because then I did want to also back that in the sapphire cardstock. So I wanted a little bit of blue on both edges, so that's why I really trimmed down my photos a little bit and then kind of left some space. I guess didn't use the whole 12 inches across with the white paper. I am going to be using two different Picture My Life cards from the current Beach Party collection. I think that's what it's called. I've been using a lot of it, and for some reason I am drawing a blank right now. That won't Your One in a Melon is one of the Picture My Life cards, and then I'm going to be using another one for a tag later on. I decided to kind of do strips up and down on the page, and then if I remember correctly, sorry, it's been kind of a hectic summer so far, so I did this layout quite a while ago. I think I piece it together on just a scrap piece of paper. I didn't want to waste the entire 12 inches of the wood grain when the majority of it was going to be covered up. So I decided to cut strips of the paper, and then I'm just going to piece it together. Like I said, I believe on just a scrap piece of paper. So what I do with some of my older paper pads is I will go through and pick out the ones that I don't think I will use, the patterns that I don't think I will use, and I will then either one, use them kind of as a background for like this, where I'm going to piece it together, or when I use my Cricut and do large die cuts, I'll use it for that as well. I like the thickness of those papers. So that's how I kind of use up, instead of wasting the paper, I kind of use it up that way. I am using a brand new stamp set from Close to My Heart. It is like the older Perfectly Imperfect stamp set that I absolutely loved last year. So there's more mixed media looks to this one. These are some splatters. So you can see I kind of have my layout laid out for the most part. So I kind of knew where I was going to kind of need, I guess, the mixed media look. So I went ahead and did that before I pieced everything together. I thought I gave myself enough, I guess, kind of extra almost with the papers, but it turns out it's almost exactly. So you can see here that that blue lines up almost exactly there, which is fine. I just thought the blue would overlap the red a little bit more, if that makes sense. So I'm going to trim down the Picture My Life card. This is kind of going to be my title. I just didn't want it so large. And then once I did that, I realized that I did not stamp out far enough for the bottom. So I am going to end up having to stamp some more here. Otherwise, it just kind of stopped and was kind of weird. I did, while I was blabbering earlier, cut a tag out of that blue polka dotted paper. That is a Picture My Life card from the same Beach Party collection. And then before I started, I decided to use the Candid Moments scrapbooking stamp set and stamp and cut out a bunch of these fun circular designs, just because I didn't have a bunch of stickers that I was going to use or embellishment. So I decided just to kind of make my own, and I absolutely love this stamp and thin cut set. So I went ahead and just used the red and blue again to stamp those. I have these acrylic shapes. This was a VIP special a little while ago. And so I had previously, before I started, I picked out all the red. I knew that I was kind of go with a red and blue themed layout. And so I picked those out, and I think I just used maybe one, two of them. Again, this is another stamp from that brand new mixed media stamp set. You can see to the left there, it just kind of has like smushing, and then I decided to use the little X's as well to add to that top. I just thought that stamping filled that space in really nicely. So I am almost done with embellishing the layout. Like I said, I used lots of stamps, lots of different pieces from close to my heart, and just kind of created this layout. One thing I kind of do wish I would have had maybe a larger title. With this one at the top would have been a great place for a large title, but I didn't really have one in mind, I guess. And so I just needed something extra at the top there. So I did go into my stash and get these Bella Boulevard little phrase stickers and use some of those. And then just kind of layering some of those fun pieces that I had cut out already all around. I do think I add some to the top, to that stamped little edge, maybe one or two. I thought about using paper for like I don't know what it's called, but through the tag, and just decided not to. But here's where I'm going to finish off the embellishments at the top there, just kind of playing around, getting some ideas. I am going to use that kind of asterisk or that star. I'm going to layer one of those fun stamped pieces. I think that is actually going to finish off this layout. So I will have links down below for the mix-in pack, the brand new kind of mixed media stamp set, and the beach party, because I do absolutely love the beach party Picture My Life cards. So I hope you guys enjoyed this layout, and we will see you next time. Bye, guys.